Truck's already at the corner. I'll just hang out there, you know, walking my daughter to school. And I can tell when they're using the color black again. Right? Also, last night, didn't go home. My daughter wanted me to take her to school today. And of course I did. And she got to school early. We got to school early. On time, I should say. And getting back up. And so anyway, last night again, the covert attacks, noise campaign. Every time I walk into the kitchen, you know, you walk into the kitchen, there's the windows right there, right in front of you. So as soon as I walk in, I hear whoop. Again, even sleeping, you know, I went to bed early, around 11. Which I have not been to bed that early in a while. I took like 3 of the melatonin gummies. Then I woke up around 4 o'clock in the morning. Took another 2, which helped me to put me back to sleep. And as soon as I got up at 4 o'clock, I heard police sirens. You know, the constant surveillance, constantly monitoring. I think when I was sleeping next to Pam, and I rolled over and just put my arms on her arm, and I hear whoop, and I'm like, jeez, okay, all right. See, listen, they know I'm a hugger. You know, when I'm sleeping next to, you know, as a date, sleep next to my girlfriend, have you, I'm always hugging her, always sleeping. So I've been like that, you know. I'm not one of those people who will sleep next to your, you know, if you're sleeping next to your girlfriend or even your wife, or have you. You know, I like to cuddle, right? And they know that. But it's the constant manipulation, the constant, and again, I am not romantically interested in her. You know, just that we've been in a relationship for about, what, 10 years? And you guys see sort of my stay over there, right? There's no romantic intimacy, anything like that that's going on. But that's what they want to do for TI, is to keep you by yourself or with someone who they assigned to be your handler. All right? And that's the only how. That's why when they send honey traps my way, okay, I basically ignore them because I know. And I don't even bother. And they don't like that. They don't like that at all. Right? They do not like that. They, you know, why they keep looking at this young Hispanic girl right here. She just come out of the van, and they all looking at her. Look. Yeah. And they all looking at her, looking at me. Again, trying to use teenager. Like I said, this is covert manipulation, covert psychological, coercive persuasion, trying to use any body that they can find, particularly women and young girls, right? And particularly as a black man, I know how it is in America, the weaponizing of women against black men to falsely accuse black men of certain things, right? And I want you to understand how these people operate. The constant manipulation, the lies. And a lot of them, like I said, they're very religious. But you got to understand who religious people are, right? They are hypocritical, contradictory, liars. Why? Because they've been taught lies and they believe in the lies. So most things that come out of their mouth are lies. And they can't help it. It's how they were conditioned, how they were raised. But I, for one, like I said, I'm going to be that opposing force, right? Again, One of my purpose is to be that opposing force to expose what it is that they're doing. So I see their little eye movement, the little staring campaign. You know, they don't turn their head, but their eyes are directed to a certain particular individual, whether it be a woman or they try to use these teenagers. Again, you know, false accusation. You know, shit is ridiculous, but you know, sometimes you got to be the lone soldier amongst the wickedness that society has bred, and you got to fight against it. And like I said, they believe in their God. Well, their God is using me to expose them, because in the Bible, what did their God do? Right? When the people refused to listen to their God, what happened? What happened? Except, you know, I'm just one person, right? My weapon is what I'm using in front of me, my cell phone. That's my weapon, right? To cut them down. So, you know, these people, they worship the devil, the so-called devil, but it's not a devil, it's devils. These are people in positions of power. Helicopter, yeah. you know, people in power, dark triad personality type who have positioned themselves in position of authority, and they can do whatever they want to do. And according to Pearl, we as black people, we cannot forget that it still exists, still going on. And you know, the white races will use every method. They take nothing off the table when it comes to targeting and destroying black men and black women and black boys and girls and black people in general. All right. And I know this. This is why they cannot silence me. This is why they always have to engage in the lies, the deception, the manipulation. And like I said, I'm ready for it. Okay, I've studied everything that they've done, most of it, the technology that they continue to lie and deny, you know, about. Right, I observe, particularly when they start hitting us with radio wave frequency for mind control, radio for microwave frequency for mind control, and you know, particularly with my daughter, again, trying to run a certain theme that's not true, but they know how they condition us to feel about certain things. Meanwhile, when I say they, the white races engage in those very same behavior inside their community and within the black community, and black people say nothing, other white people say nothing, right? But the manipulation of and the targeting of certain black people, black men and black women, to try to create this narrative, again, is to take the attention off of who they are. And I keep saying this, there's plenty of evidence of research being done and have been done, letting you know exactly who these people are. These are the, you know, I just talk about that Florida, that Georgia police chief was arrested in Florida for prostitution. Okay? So like I said, it's not like I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. The sheeps don't understand, because these are the dark tribes. They have to take the focus off of them. Right? Dark tribes, personality type, you got to read about those things. You know, so they within the society, they will select people to manipulate covertly, psychologically, to take the focus off of who they are. All right? Anyhow, and sometimes they will entrap people, and sometimes they won't. Sometimes they have to keep up the lie also. So it's a continuous thing to keep up their lie, because they cannot tell the people the truth. So they have to keep up their lie. See, I don't gotta lie. I just use the evidence that's in front of me from the research that I've done, and that's it. I don't gotta make up shit. I don't gotta pay people to lie or anything like that. I don't gotta do that. They do. All right? Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.